Virgo, your transformation has to do with your ego's resistance to change. You're resistant to change. That's good. That keeps you getting the going gets good and you get things done. You keep your boundaries and you don't let people let yourself or massage you into changing them. However, it's this fear of change that's keeping Virgos back. So in the beginning of the week when the sun's at 16 degrees, you're opening up your heart and saying, okay, fine, I'll change, God, if you be the one that leads me. And of course, God, consciousness or higher self will lead you. And this will then climb up to the real diving board or the edge of the cliff where you realize you're going to have to jump. That because you're so complicated, you can't do this piece by piece or it'll take a century. You're going to have to jump and have a total leap of faith. Very difficult for a Virgo to let go of those boundaries and control issues around the boundaries. But once you jump, you realize that your lifestyle is going to be, when you jump, basically, you realize your partnerships, are going to be what they need to be. And so you're going to realize that your partnerships are always destined, and that although you have this amazing, control over reality, you don't always have control over the relationships you have to work with. And so instead of, no longer fighting the fact that some relationships are meant for you in your life to keep you on track, some are meant for you to be romantic, et cetera, and that's not meant up to you as far as what they're supposed to do. So Virgos have been falsely thinking that they're the ones that create their destiny when it comes to relationships. Unfortunately, it was created in heaven, and you already made these deals in heaven. So you have been in control. You've just been in control of keeping your free will only for details and not for the actual big picture. The big picture will be determined by your higher self or meditation. So once you realize that everything is determined with relationships through karma, then you'll begin to understand that something else is going to happen, your purpose. Your relationships are going to be a huge part of your purpose, the people that you're with, but also your purpose and your legacy, ultimately what gives you meaning, is the result of the wisdom of your partnership. So partnerships take a direct line into what is purposeful and meaningful. And so overall, what's going to happen for Virgos is once you become more flexible with boundaries, you then realize you have to actually let go when it comes to relationships. So once you let go of relationships, you realize you have to let go as far as defining your purpose. And that after all, you are also a servant of higher self, and you're a servant of the choices you already made in heaven.